Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? HRG Smokes here. Well, I doubt there is any ladies watching since I only have like 10 views, but still, that's not why I do YouTube. I do it because I enjoy it, and who doesn't like talking to themselves, right? No, not just me. Alright, okay, whatever. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight into this video. Today I'm going to talk about the new XR2 in Black Ops 3 and how it is an extremely good and overpowered gun to use. Now, when it comes to attachments you need to run on this weapon, the gun is pretty much like the baby version of the M8A7. The M8A7 has a super fast rate of fire, but does not do that much damage. The XR2 definitely does have a longer time in between each burst, but it is a lot more powerful than the M8A7, and that covers up for the fact that it has a slow rate of fire. For the class setup, I've gone with an ELO sight just to make the gun even more accurate than it already is. I chose the ELO over the basic reflex sight basically because, unlike the reflex sight, the ELO sight takes the top part of the sight off to completely open up the attachment and to give you more field of view on your screen. You wouldn't think that such a small little change to a basic reflex sight would make a difference, but you'd be surprised. As soon as you unlock this sight, which may take a while because it is indeed the last sight you unlock, I would highly recommend using this sight because it is honestly the best sight in my opinion. For the rest of the attachments, I'd go with FMJ just to make the gun even more powerful when you're shooting through walls and doors and stuff like that. Basically, if you're in a situation where you get a couple bursts into him, but then he runs into a building to take cover or something, you can just shoot through him and finish off that kill instead of, just getting a couple bursts and having to run after him and maybe even dying. Next, I go with quick draw just so I can get my gun up a little bit faster than the enemies, which is extremely helpful at short ranges with this gun. Even though the gun is extremely accurate and has plenty of range, I go with long barrel just to make it perform even better for much larger maps. If I'm playing Nuketown or maps similar size, I often take off the long barrel and replace it with a lethal or tactical or something similar like that. That is all for the attachments. Since this gun does not perform the best at short range CQB fights, I put a RK5 pistol as my secondary. Going with 4 attachments like I do makes it so you can't have any lethals or tacticals. This is fine for me because I rarely ever use them, but if you're the type of person who needs them, I would highly recommend taking out the long barrel, mainly for CQB though. For my perks, I go with Flatjack, Fast Hands, and Tactical Mask. Grenades are very powerful in Black Ops 3 and many people use them, so I run Flatjack it. Anytime I have a secondary that I will actually use in games, I put Fast Hands on so I can switch weapons much faster. And finally, for the third perk, I go with Tactical Mask, mainly because the amount of people who use concussions and flashbangs is ridiculous. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed and found this very helpful for your creation of your class. See ya in the next video.